Roki Sasaki, moments away from making his Dodger Stadium debut. Made his debut in the Tokyo series against the Cubs, where the nerves were evident.
And he's ready to go, working out of the stretch to McKinstry.
Line drive to left field. It's going to sink and drop for a base hit. This is what we've been watching from Zach McKinstry for the last several weeks going back to spring training. Line drives everywhere.
That'll bring up Riley Green, a 2-hit day yesterday.
Got him swinging, high heat.
He would have had a walk on 2 different pitches in that at bat. Both times he went fishing and failed.
1 down and 1 on for Spencer Torkelson.
Base hit into left. Hit it hard. McKinstry will stop at second base, and the Tigers threatening here in the first.
Tigers trying to strike first, and here is Kerry Carpenter.
Popped him up on the infield. Rojas camped out. 2 gone.
And Colt Keith stands in from the left side.
Down and in. Good trip to the plate for Colt Keith. Tigers load him up, and they're going to make this young man work a little bit more. Manuel Margot's has some good at-bats. Soft little tapper down the third baseline will hug the line, and everybody's safe. A little swinging bunt, and the Tigers take the 1-0 lead as McKinstry scores here in the first.
Now, you can't even roll it out there any better than that.
Trey Sweeney draws a bases-loaded walk. Torkelson crosses the plate. 2-0 Tigers.
Rogers 1 for 3 with a walk in the season opener.
Rolled to third. Muncy scoops it. Will step on the bag and bring a finish to the first inning for Roki Sasaki in his Dodger Stadium debut.
Reese Olson.
Not as celebrated as Tarek Skubal or Jack Flaherty, but he's got all the pitches to be just as successful.
And now he faces Ohtani to start things off.
There is the pitch you highlighted leading up to this game. The changeup gets the swing and miss of the most dangerous hitter in the game.
Hernandez at 0 for 3 day yesterday. His lone hit in the series was a home run.
This one's deep but playable for Riley Green.
He'll squeeze it, and there are 2 down.
2 out for Freddie Freeman. He swings, hits a drive, deep right field, way up in the pavilion. Freddie Freeman gets a run right back with his second home run of the season. It is 2-1 on a Freeman blast to right field.
418 feet for Freddie, who's gone deep in back-to-back games. The Dodger deficit cut in half.
When you're thinking over the shortstop's head, but the ball's in and you're quick enough to turn on it and get the barrel on it, that's not only a good swing, that is unbelievable ability.
Now Will Smith.
And it's a called strike 3 on the slider. Will Smith didn't like it, and the side is retired.
His 4th walk, his 2nd this inning. That's troublesome.
Here comes Dave Roberts. After 61 pitches, an inning and 2/3, Sasaki getting a visit from his manager and handing him the ball.
Now Jack Dreyer made his first opening day roster this year.
Kerry Carpenter, it's left on left. And he got it. Dreyer strains 2. Dodgers within 1.
Andy Pages to bat now. Payoff pitch coming to Pages. And he swings and he lines it into center field. That's a base hit. Second hit for the Dodgers tonight. And a runner aboard and 1 out for Michael Conforto.
If he does the Teo thing, it'd be a pretty exciting year.
Ground ball. Fair. Off the glove of Torkelson at first. Pages going first to third. Stop sign for Dino, but Pages didn't see it. It's not going to matter. Andy had his head down the whole way, ran right by Dino on his way to home, tying the game at 2.
Because it looked like the relay was going to be in plenty of time. And for Pages had his head down and never saw the stop sign.
So for Conforto, that'll end up an RBI double.
Conforto on second for Tommy Edmonds, still only 1 out.
Torkelson will backhand and flip to Reese Olson. Conforto ends up on third.
2 down here in the second. Miguel Rojas.
Wide of first. Torkelson leads Olson to the bag perfectly. Dodgers tied up on the Conforto double.
Kasparius will take over, and he'll face Jake Rogers, the catcher.
Puts Rogers away with strike 3.
And what will give you confidence is when you know you didn't make the best of pitches, but you get this result.
Bottom of the order with Ryan Kreidler.
There's a ground ball to the left side. The shortstop Rojas there. Gobbles it up, sets his feet, fires to first in time to get Kreidler. 2 down.
McKinstry slices it to left. Right at Conforto. Quick inning of work for Ben Kasparius.
Tigers and Dodgers all square. Will Smith, Max Muncy, Andy Pages 2 up here in the 4th inning.
He goes up with the 4-seam, gets the swing and miss from Will Smith. It's a soft ground ball, and Torkelson will take care of Max Muncy.
2-2. Got him looking. Strike 3 called on the sinker. 97, bottom of the zone. 5th strikeout for Olson. He has set down the last 8 batters that he has faced. On to the 5th at Dodger Stadium. Tigers and Dodgers tied 2-2.
Lead-off walk in the 5th. Conforto the go-ahead run on first. Ground ball right side. This will get Conforto into scoring position. Productive out for Edman.
Miguel Rojas 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chopped to short. Picked by Torkelson. Conforto advances another base, but now 2 out. Shohei Ohtani coming to the plate.
They're not going to pitch to him. They will take the bat out of his hands.
At the corners, 2 down in the 5th.
And Hernandez the batter.
And AJ likes this matchup better than he liked anything else he had going, so he made the move to walk Ohtani.
Teo rips a ball fair down the line. Conforto scores. Ohtani being waved home. Teoscar Hernandez breaks the tie with a 2-run double.
Doing his best Mookie Betts imitation. Teo in the 2-hole tonight. He's been hitting in the 4-hole to 5-hole. And you know what? No matter where you put him, there's a possible RBI. And he's got one fair down the line with 2 ribeye steaks.
That punch puts the Dodgers ahead by 2, and it knocks Reese Olson out of the game.
Grant Herter, 45 terrific innings of work last year. It's a tough lefty. Colt Keith will gather it up and take care of Freeman. 2 out, 2-run double for Hernandez, and the Dodgers have the lead.
Will Smith facing Grant Herter right here.
Will Smith with a drive to left. Forget about it. A post-birthday bomb from Will, his first of the year. The Dodgers push the lead. It's now 5-2.
Isn't it great to get support from your catcher? A little cutter that didn't make its way inside over the middle of the plate, about thigh high, and Will says, I'll hit that one like I do in BP.
Garcia worked a 1-2-3-6. Faces the 8-9-1 hitters. Rogers, Kreidler, McKinstry in the 7th. Fly ball to right is deep but playable. And Hernandez did not hang on. And Jake Rogers is going to head over to 3rd. It looked like he'd made a snow cone catch, but when he reached the wall, Teoscar Hernandez couldn't hold on.
That's that little jump start that you need that energized that dugout a little bit. It looked like he was going to catch up to that. He's got it in his glove. And then right before he hits the wall, it just kind of juggles out, and you see the frustration.
So 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup for Zach McKinstry. So Rogers off 3rd.
Ground ball will get the run home. And what happened? My goodness. Freeman fielded it. Garcia didn't cover first, and Freeman didn't even advance toward the base. I felt like he could have gotten McKinstry if he fielded it in charge, but he was looking for Garcia.
Here's Riley. 0 for 3 today, a pair of Ks.
Swings and hits it on the ground to 2nd. To 2nd for 1. That's 2. 4-6-3 double play. Tigers get 1, but only 1.
And Edman batting left-handed against Kenta Maeda, the former Dodger. And Tommy swings and hits a drive. Deep right center. That ball is back. It is gone. A home run. Tommy with another tank. His 3rd home run of the season. The Dodgers lead it 6-3.
We mentioned in his other at-bats that from the left side he's trying to find a little bit more power, like he has a lot from the right. And right here, standing a little taller in the batter's box, frees up the hips, and they turn perfectly as he leverages this ball.
It's a 4-pitch walk. Shohei taking off. The throw to 2nd, not in time. Stolen base number 1 for Shohei Ohtani in 2025.
2 outs, and here's Freddie Freeman. Freeman swings, rips it to right field. That's headed for the corner. Ohtani steps on 3rd. He'll score easily. Freeman around 1st. He jogs into 2nd with a 2-out run-scoring stand-up double. It is 7-3.
Great teams don't just win games. They make a statement while they're winning games. And that's what the Dodgers have done now in the first 5 games of the championship season.
Blake Treinen has the 9th. The Dodgers leading by 4. Margot, Sweeney, and Rogers, the scheduled hitters for Detroit.
Line drive into right, softly hit, but it's a line drive. And softly hit line drives tend to fall in for singles. Daniel Margot starts the 9th.
Now Trey Sweeney, left-handed hitting shortstop. Swings, hits the ball up in the air, left center field. Very playable. Conforto calling for it. Baez backs off. Conforto makes the catch, and there is 1 away. Jake Rogers, the catcher, coming up. He tripled in the 7th. Trinan deals him a sweeper down and away. Check swing. He went. First base umpire Brennan Miller rings up a strike, and Rogers is out, and the Tigers are down to their last out. So coming off the bench will be Dylan Dingler.
How sweet it has been, how sweep it is. That's a win for LA. They take all three from the Tigers, the finale by a final of 7-3.